Throughout the coroner's investigation into the deaths of the 96 people who lost their lives at Hillsborough, here at Renaissance House in Warrington, there have been over 400 specialists working tirelessly to get to the bottom of the events surrounding the 1989 disaster. Operation Resolve is a criminal investigation headed up by serving police officer John Stoddart. They have a team of 191 staff looking into the decisions and actions by those responsible for the organisation of the match on the 15th of April 1989. The planning that went into the ground, such as design, alterations and final layout, including condition and adequacy of turnstiles and barriers, and the response of emergency services to the unfolding disaster.
The coroner's inquest does not decide upon guilt or otherwise. They're there to find out what happened and when things happened and who people were. The criminal inquiry is there to try and establish who, if anybody, whether it's an individual or an organisation, is culpable.
The IPCC's investigation is the biggest and most complex that they've ever undertaken and looks into alleged criminality and alleged police misconduct. During the investigation, the IPCC have pursued 10,000 lines of inquiry, more than 400 statements, 1,200 interviews conducted and seized 7,000 exhibits. 1,055 boxes containing more than 26,000 documents, an analysis of 5,200 pocket notebooks used by South Yorkshire police officers. The IPCC also looked into 260 accounts which seemed to be amended, with changes ranging from the removal of evidence to minor grammatical changes.
What we said from the outset, our commitment was to deliver the most robust, comprehensive investigation that we possibly could, that we would leave no stone unturned, and that we hope it would stand up to any subsequent scrutiny. It's really important for me to say that what we're investigating is allegations of a cover-up. Yeah, so that is what we are looking at. So clearly, if we're looking at allegations of cover-up, and if we find that we think there is evidence of it, then it's likely that that can have a damaging effect on people's confidence. But what I would say is, we're not at that stage yet. We're at the stage of completing our inquiries.
Many of the survivors and families of the victims have been left disappointed with previous inquests into Hillsborough. There's been a feeling that the full facts have not been given and suspicion that some facts were deliberately covered up, leaving many people sceptical about the outcome of even this inquiry.
I think that there are always going to be sceptics about something as emotive and something as difficult as this inquiry, and I fully understand why some family members still don't choose to trust the police service, and I'm a serving police officer, so I completely understand that. We've done our best to engage with the families through regular written updates, but also through regular meetings here at Renaissance House and through their legal teams. But I don't expect or deserve as a right their trust. I've got to earn that.
Both criminal investigations will continue and are expected to be completed around the end of the year. Criminal charges under investigation include conspiracy to pervert the course of justice, perjury and misconduct in a public office. The report will be passed to the Crown Prosecution Service, who will then decide how, if at all, the people involved in the alleged cover-up will be made accountable. Charlene Smith, BTV News.